Good morning, men and women of business. How you guys doing? I'm so excited to be sitting here amongst some of my colleagues. We were up since about 3:30, and I'm just saying that I wasn't going to release it just yet, but yes, one of my items came of my items, but I'm not undoing none of my stuff. I'm sending out some of my logos for my business people that might want to have my product in their store. I already got 2 orders and I'm excited. So, how's everybody doing? My work shifters are about to get off. And here I am just coming on live. Let me turn the TV down. That's because I was up this morning talking with my distributors and pretty much taking care of my business. Because you gotta run your business if you got a business. But Facebook business is not the same as running an actual corporate business. You have appointments you got to make. And sometimes my distributors are in another country. So it's about 7:30 p.m. over there where my distributor is. So she's talking to me. And it was about 4 something in the morning here. But it was 7 something at night over there. But we got it done. I just wanted to come on and say, I hope and pray that everybody that actually is ending this year is focused more on just their income tax from they worked. I hope you guys are going to file your business taxes, because if you actually had a business, you definitely got to file taxes. And if you actually made money or had a profit and loss, you would have to report that. And those of us that are running our nonprofit, you already know that your forms that you file on is the 990 form, of course. But I have a professional tax person that does my taxes every year because I'm actually running a business. Like, I be around people that run businesses, but it's because I actually own one. Now, I'm so damn happy, y'all, that I shared some of my logos and my presentation for my product line. Now, when you go to my Shopify app, the app that I've shared for you guys to go and shop on, when you go there, you check out. But before you check out, if you contact me, everything's 100% free because I'm running a discounted price just to get the items outside. So when you see me post display, that means that I want you to go to the Shopify app and I will give you a code. And when you put that code in at checkout, everything turns to zero. Now, the year is ending and I'm finishing my proper business paperwork, finishing up everything that that I have started, finishing every project that I've already had. But here's the kicker. Everybody that needed to be a part of it showed up when they needed to. And I'm so happy, y'all. I am so happy. I'm so happy. I'm just sitting here wanted to say how much I really appreciate the few that support everything that I do in spite of everybody that wants to see me win, in spite of everybody that's cheering me on in private. I get why. I understand why. But don't nobody have to worry about me. I'm all the fuck okay. And all my businesses is doing wonderful. So today's lesson is about return of investment, which y'all see ROI on y'all paperwork, and SOI, streams of income, 2 different OIs. So when you want to receive something on interest, you want to have something that's actually structured and standing. Now, as far as my clinic and everything that I have, I've actually put the finishing touches on everything that I have. So now I can actually say that I'm definitely a woman about my business. And I'm talking about my total business. Everything about me is business. Yes, I've already given me personally. So you're getting business. And it's looking pretty mighty sturdy and mighty steep. And those real women that are socializing with me are already established. That's the point of me being with them. I'm not hanging around nobody on a ring and a prayer, calling themselves something that they're not, okay? Because if they were that, they wouldn't be standing together. They would be standing separately in a business somewhere, but they're not. Everybody is underneath somebody else's bosom, except for the queen, because I stand independently and alone on everything that I do, and I'm getting better results. And I'm just so grateful to come on here today and just say, my Trigger Tuesday is triggering me to go forward. Good morning, Shay. Good morning, Keys. Good morning, everybody. Um, I also want you guys to know that this process that I went through is a real process. And yes, after you internalize everything, because I had a friend of mine come and bring me some soup. And the soup was an all vegetable, and I automatically wanted to know, well, where's the meat at, and boom, boom, boom. But it was something that was made with love and care. And when I finished that soup, my body just felt so like wonderful. And I was like, you know what? When it comes down to these products that I'm presenting, the products is just a finishing of what you've done from the inside. So now that you've nourished and cleaned your internal body, yes, your skin can get dry. Yes, your skin can start feeling a type of way. Some of you guys are on medication. You're losing hair. You don't understand your edges. I have some products coming along. If you notice my cartoon labels, those are for my actual business that God has actually given me. Something like the CJ Walker situation. And that's why my stuff is taking long. But I took a jump start and I embraced on some products that are culturally sensitive to Black, white, Hispanic, Italian, Philippine, howsoever your culture is. The products that are on Shopify right now are from a distributor that stands behind their product like I intend on standing behind my Black produced products as a woman in business that's actually running her own business with no team. That's the kicker. I don't have a team that started my business, but I have a team that's going to operate the damn business. I got 1,000 families rich behind me. And what they're doing is waiting on me. But I don't want to give half of me. So I haven't been on the pharmacy, and I pulled back a little bit. But guess what? I ain't went nowhere, y'all. I'm just waiting on my pretty little box to come. That's all. That's all. I'm waiting on my little box. And once the box gets here, that's their product. So I have a total of 3 product lines. One belonging to me called Body Me. That's with me and all of my family members on the bottles. I have a product lines, 4 different product lines. Women, separate hair products and balm and everything needed. The men products, body care and beard and hair care and everything for the men. The children. But then I have a separate one for the seniors, those are over 50. Their hair thins and gets a difference. So I have a product for that too. So yeah, this is a perfect opportunity for people to eliminate themselves. The ones that was holding on to a thread, still trying to watch for drama, you might as well let go, because I'm still not allowing entry. And just know that when I pray and offer myself and services and I speak in good graces, what my pastor would say, I have a 2 different type of pastors. I got a pastor from the trenches, and I got one that's a little bit more level-minded. The one that's a little bit more level-minded told me that you can be as real and authentic as I am, but the other people are stuck in who they are, and that's okay. And that's where she wanted them to be at. She just wanted me to practice doing for me, because what has happened is people have done stuff around me, but it wasn't for me. So I'm learning from my actual team that's actually of substance, like actually somebody's and actually running something, not standing under somebody's umbrella, standing behind other people, being on the backs of others, and still having accomplished not one fucking thing for themselves. Come on, young man, young lady, get on your knees and ask God to give you your breakthrough. That's the only way you're going to get anything or anywhere that I've gotten to. So anybody sitting around thinking, well, now I'm just going to see if she do whatever she going to do. And I'm going to see if she say she go. Don't nobody got to worry about watching and seeing what I'm going to say and going to do, because I don't have to actually get up and do nothing. I've already retired. I'm a retired beautician by license. Now, everything I'm doing is under my license. But no, I'm not a practicing hairstylist. I am now a beauty influencer. So I've stepped up and came away from just cutting and curling your hair and shit like that. Yes, I can do it whenever I want to, but I'm not going into a practicing stylist mode when I'm going to be a beauty influencer with my own products and to have the ability to accept all cultures, as the Omni Incorporated stands for, I'll be able to have that product for all cultures too. So that's what my ultimate goal is, just to add to what I already have standing. So no, I haven't declined. So anybody sitting in the background going to just watch and wait and see what people do on their own, you ain't got to worry about watching what I do disappear already, please. Yes. Now, California has contacted me. Yes, somebody from pharmacy contacted me. Some of my team contacted me, letting me know that I'm a part of, and they're excited for me. And when I get my box, that we'll move on forward. But I'm doing the right thing by just producing my stuff in the background shadow. So when I bring them people's stuff forward, I'm not standing there with just their stuff. I have my own stuff too. There's something about my spirit that don't feel right standing in front of somebody else's business without my own shit. That's a problem for me. Not here, you can come buy a t-shirt or a pair of socks off of me by order. No, I'm talking about an actual store standing, not no per item. So that's what I'm doing with my business, actually running it. And I wanted to say thank you, because some adults that have contacted me, and I'm an adult, but I have some that superseded me and have exceeded my expectations whatsoever, and I haven't gotten there yet. So with me standing my own means, I just want to thank the ones that are standing there saying, I can't wait. I can't wait for your bingo, and I can't wait for your stuff. Yes, I pulled my stuff back because my shit is cohesive. My shit is worth standing. So I'm not setting my shit up in front of no fucking body. I don't really give a fuck who you are. It ain't no one person. Believe me, it's a team. And as a team, I'm standing on solid ground, and I haven't lacked not one step in everything that I have going on. So yes, I will have that red lipstick. I will implement everything. And yes, I will contact my city and county for yet another business that Dr. Glenn has. Yes, that's something to be proud of, not to be, oh, what is it now? No, it ain't no what is it now. It's the same fucking thing now. It's just an added to. You ever have a business and all you got is this and all you got is that? I'm not an all you have type of woman. So yes, I'm going to keep piling stuff up on my business and manifesting it while I'm doing it. You know what I mean? So, and I have a POS system on my phone. So anything I have on hand, you can clock out with me standing in front of me. I'm connected literally. Okay. So now, do we have somebody in the crowd for Christmas that may want their own product line? I'm asking because, yes, as a beauty boss, on the other hand, I have a beauty boss account. In my beauty boss account, I'm able to build brands based off of 10 products that belong to someone else. I have a friend, they own 10 products, and they don't mind sharing the label on theirs. In other words, they already have a product, and if you would like to brand your name on it and help push their product, they don't mind partnering with you and allowing you to consider their product yours. So if you know anybody that would like to have at least 10 or 11 different items, some of the items that you see in my store now that are not mine, I was able to brand them. When you see my characters, then you know that's my shit. But now, if you want some of the stuff I already have, I'm already an established e-marketplace beauty boss. And with that being said, I'm able to start your own product line myself. I'm able to edit your labels, place them on a product, and launch them right now today in the Shopify app. And as well as I'm taking my Shopify app a little further today. I'm going in other stores with my process. So yes, I'm going to have my stuff. I don't give a damn if my stuff is at Walmart. It's going to be in Macy's too. And it's going to be in Kohl's and all the rest of the stores and anywhere else that you can find some top of the line beauty, facial, and quality stuff. And the beauty supply stores is going to accept my products. So moving forward, anybody that actually is ready to launch from the city, not necessarily relocate physically, but kind of move your business forward. That's what I'm doing. I was on the phone saying, well, I'll just get up from my apartment one day and be live in California over at some friends that I just met with another product line. So that product building that I'm doing is not very aggressive up here. I was just trying to bring my city in the state of Pennsylvania a little closer to a industry. But no, we don't have that industry here. You guys leave here and go down there and get that service. All I was doing was trying to bring the service forward. And if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. And just like one of my coaches, Stormy, said, She did a little snippet where she was speaking to somebody that came to make, she was in a crowd. She was in front of a table and she said to the lady, no, what you're doing is you're doing this and doing that. Every time Stormy go to explain something, the lady does that. The state of Pennsylvania does that too. So I wanted to tell Stormy, it ain't just that lady. They do that here with me too. Some people got some products. Don't got nothing to do with me. And people started complaining about they were itching and doing all this stuff with it. Now all of a sudden you think you're going to create a stigma on me, like as if I'm a part of that. No, I'm not a part of that rinky dink $5 shit that y'all go and do and think y'all doing something. I'm in the corporate e-commerce world. So if you know anything about e-marketplace and e-commerce, that's the level I'm on. I am not a Facebook business. So salute to all of you Facebook businesses that is standing in front of other businesses like y'all doing something. But if you ain't done nothing in the last 6-7 years and haven't added anything to your consistency, trust me, being consistent ain't enough no more. You have to be productive today. And I'm going to keep on speaking a growth mindset into any and everybody. And I'm going to keep speaking existence and greatness into anybody that forms a weapon against me. I don't give a fuck. And I mean that in the name of the Most High, because the Most High God himself knows that. Because let's talk about personalities. You know how y'all guys love me and y'all know I'm a sweet person. You know, I'm all nice and very educated, well-rounded. You would say, Miss Lisa's the sweetest person that I've ever met. And she has done so much for me, even if it wasn't financial. But now I want to introduce you to a person that you might have never met. I don't get angry like an angry bird. I'm not a mad-spirited person, and I'm not a hateful person. So what's left? I don't envy or nothing, and I'm not jealous. So let me just tell you something. I'm what you call evil-spirited. Okay, so I'm going to make a confession. My mother's side of the family, we're some very strong character women. But I have myself and 2 of my cousins. It's only the 3 of us. And we can be not mean at all and not angry at all, but can be sitting there like this. And done literally killed you and went on like nothing never happened. So the evil spirit and the alcoholism is what didn't mix with me. So those are the things that I surrender. You know, when you say giving things back to God, and I said that. And then I wanted to touch on me as an omnis. I accept people with or without religion, and I don't allow them to sway me no type of way. So say I have someone that gets on and I might speak one thing that values me, and I don't expect for nobody to accept or follow what I do. But then they might get on here and say, well, I don't believe that. And that's fine. And I will accept them. But what I don't do is go back and forth. I don't compare my beliefs to yours. I don't trauma bond. I don't really give a fuck. I just accept people for who they are. That's all. I'm not standing here with no obligation for you or nobody to accept me for who I am, audience. The audience is just that, a marketing tactic. Facebook is not a business. Yes, you can market and advertise your business on here, but anybody sitting up there waiting to file their taxes off of an income from Facebook, and you done added Facebook to your life like it's a real business, somebody pulled on people's coattail and tell them, hey, it's life outside in the corporate world where they're actually writing their own checks. Okay? Right. So when you check out on Shopify, you're checking out with me. I'm at the cash register because I'm actually running a business. You know what I mean? Yes. Oh, well, guess what? One of my 2 best friends turned 50 yesterday, baby. When I seen her little face and I said, 50? How you going to be 50 and I'm your little puss? How you going to be 50? I'm your little, you know what I mean, Jordan. I'll be 55. Y'all leave me alone. So I busted out laughing. I said, no, Monique didn't turn 50. Well, anyway, I'm going to be 50 again because 55 is looking too fine. And I think I might want to go back and be 50 too. Now, I'm going to be 50 right with my friend. So on January 14th, y'all mind y'all fucking business when y'all hear me say 50 again, 50 and fucking nifty, because I'm going to hide them 5 years. I don't want to be double nickels with nobody. I want to be 50 years old with my friends. Fuck all that. So I'm changing my fucking birthday because we don't live on time around here. And you can't tell 55 is on me any fucking way. So there you have it, y'all. Now, I see Sadie's niece. I need you to come. I don't need you to do anything. If you're in Harrisburg and just want to come, and you know how you like to lay around and be on your phone, you could come and do that here. So Sadie's, the girl from nowhere, I'm here somewhere right here. And if you want to be here, please by all means come over here, because you, my dear, are a cosmetic guru. And so when I get them 2 product lines from them other people and add my hairline, yes, I would like for you to come and check the makeup out and check the little fun stuff out, young girl. You can be standing here with Auntie, because you already know you my little cousin. And we already was doing stuff together when we had our house together. So you and Vet can bring y'all bald-headed asses on out here and let me make y'all faces up. And Sadie's, you can use us. You can do what you got to do and lay us all down. Do what you got to do, girl. You know what you do. So you could come here and be a part of all this launching of this business if you want to, and come and bring Sadie's sweet treats on back over here. You could come and make all your sweet treats here, and I will have rappers buy it for you and have you market your own treats. So I know how to build the brands now. I'm a brander and a rebrander. So if there's some products that needed rebranding on this form that I have access to, these what are they? Catalogs, excuse me. I have these catalogs, and in the catalogs, there's plenty of products that need to be rebranded. And there's some products that they just started that never even hit the market yet. I have some of the shampoo and conditioner and beard care and all that for myself, and I cannot wait to see it come, y'all. Excuse me so much. Let me grab a drink. Hold on. So I think I have a very, very powerful look. Yours look like it's coming along beautiful. Now, Gary's wife, Candida, Dee, I need you to call me because I know you still work at the hotel. I need a huge favor. I need for you, if you can find a hotel that's with your company in the city of Philadelphia, something simple. I need a 3-day, maybe a Friday, Saturday, and check out Sunday after the event. So check out Monday morning. So I need a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday to be able to leave on Monday in Philly, so that I can do my product launch there and invite the people from Philly to come to the hotel by a ticket event. So I need to know, how do they block those rooms when they have an event at a hotel? And I wanted to know how they do it here as well, because I don't mind doing it here too. So I'm trying to be comfortable with doing it here in this community, but I'm just so tired of, it ain't just me. I notice it ain't just me. There's other people that's going on live and saying they've been experiencing some raw, rough, dumbass shit from the city in general. And I'm like, not the city of Harrisburg officials, just the people in the community in regular. And I'm not interested in that coming back outside. I'm not going to do that. And I'm just starting to come back outside. No, the fuck I'm not. And anybody got something to say, you know, they making all these comments and posts and saying all this dumb shit. Boy, you don't even have no business worrying about what kind of business I got. There's a young man on here that came on and he said something to somebody and said, oh, she copied off of this. Bitch, I ain't never copied off of nothing, nigga. He don't even fucking know me. But I will trash that nigga. It's a nigga. Had a nerve to mention me underneath of somebody else's post. They had something to say. He gets underneath of there and say, oh, the lady did this and the lady. Bitch, number one, I'm a grown-ass woman. See, I'm going to leave it be because I get to slaying niggas. Because niggas be acting like competition because they can't get no grounds to stand on. And it's okay. That ain't my fault neither. That's their mama's fault. Cardi B said that your mama raised a bitch. Now, I told you I'm not the nicest person. And I do know that you catch more love with honey than you do vinegar. I get that. But every now and then, I don't mind the vinegar. It's been keeping my body clean all these years. So sometimes y'all can miss me with that being sweet like honey shit. I don't care about that. The spirit of the Most High God has elevated me to be close and consecrated to him, not you people. So how you going to sell the product? Online? Like they're selling now. Online. And thank you for those 4 people that already bought something, knowing that they weren't my items, that I'm supporting a brand. When my items come, their account is already set up. I got teeth whitening, lip balm, plumper, facial, hair, feet, butt lift, titty lift, arthritis care, total care, huh? Uh-huh. For who? The entire family. I have the whole entire collection. And I just want to thank everybody so much for following me. And Candida, if you're still on here, DD, I need a hotel discount. I need you if I never said the word need ever in my life. I need to be able to sell the tickets for the little $60, offer some hotel accommodations. If you got a hot tub and pool on board, I would love to do so. Um, if not, I want you to help me find one of them hotels that got the indoor pool and the little hot tub attached to it. That's really all that I have going on. But I need somebody with a hotel discount right about now. And I'm not saying that you don't need your own hotel rooms and discounts, but DD, for once, I really want my 55 celebrated with my product launch. DD, I'm not going to start. So you contact me when you can. But if I do it here, that's fine. But I kind of wanted to do it in Philly. I didn't want to celebrate here. But I want to celebrate at your hotel. If there's a hot tub and pool on board, let me know as soon as you can, because I would like to have it for January the 14th, if no later than February the 8th, okay? So I'm planning the launch. It's going to be a hotel vibe. It may not be here. And if it is, I'll travel 10 people with me. Or no, as a matter of fact, I'll pay for 5, but 10 can go. I'll cover 5. And if the 5 wants to have a +1, that would be great. But those of you that are supporting me in my product line, I just need you to know that the product is being launched, the physical material thing, but the Most High is launching his product, which is me. The left behind, the distress, the abandoned, the things mentioned in my proclamation that sometimes it's hard for me to remember about myself because I don't want to claim that. But my God said that I had to claim everything in order to be like this. Yeah. So anybody that knew me, you will recognize the difference when the Most High launches me and relaunches me right along with my product. Before I could even use the product, the Most High had been replenishing my skin, my hair, and my body as if I was the product. And then when he told me that the product that I was going to start with, I might not finish with because I needed to go into my kitchen and into my bathroom and remember the bare minimum that my God supplied me with and allowed me to use for me. And that's what my products are standing on. Everything that brought me to where I'm at. Now, some may say, well, Lisa, you've always had that beautiful hair. And you've always had that rough and that beautiful soft skin. And I'm here to say, Lisa gets ashy too. And my hair gets dry on the ends too. It's not easy to have to wet my hair every day like a white woman, and I'm a black queen. Mommy was mixed, so therefore her chocolate child is a mixed Swiss mix. So yes, my skin is a little different. Yes. I was able to go for a year or so without underarm deodorant at all because I don't have nothing on my body that is giving me an indication that I have to worry about a whole lot of stuff. So I can wash with daily soap, put on a little bit of lotion and some cosmetics and be good. I don't get the onion on me. I don't have that kind of body. So my pH balance don't shift unless I'm letting y'all niggas drop something in me. And guess what? Ain't none of y'all getting on me no more. So whatever you put in me is going to have to be made from me. That's all. So that ain't happening. So we ain't doing none of that. I'm remaining abstinent. And I may reach out in a relationship, but the last thing you gonna do with me is, oh, the beard gone, the weed gone, the pussy gone, and now you gone. That don't work in God's temple. That don't work in the army of the Most High God no more. That was the old play style. That was the old find and grind, remember? Now we grinding and finding. It's a different thing. It's a different thing. So accepting me for who I am is not your option. The Most High have already did it. So the launch of the products is one thing, but the launch of what the Most High God can do for your buddy that y'all watch show up and pop up out of the alley, out of nowhere. Y'all saw me. Where Lisa come from? I done showed up out of nowhere. I've been doing it for years. The Most High God said, no, he's going to do a presentation this time, a launch even. He's going to actually show you what he does when y'all think y'all going to leave somebody outside on the ground and think somebody going to step over him and not pick him up. No, I was picked up, rinsed off, and carried on, and I was laid down at the altar, and I was surrendered to my own will, to the Most High God and my understanding. I did this. My God said, you're going to have to do it. I heard the prayers of your grandma, Mother Williams. She prayed for all of her generations. Oh, Lisa Glenn, I heard your name in a prayer. Addie Christine called your name. Addie Richardson called your name in the prayer line. The Lord whispered to me, this one and that one has been praying on my behalf. Mark Houghton, come on, Razzle. They have been rooting for me my whole life. Huh? When? Did you stop praying? Nope. Because I heard the prayers, and the Most High God said, just like he remembered Hannah, that he did not forget me, that he was saving what he needed to manifest within me for last. So here I come, firstborn and only, to a community, not to a family. Now, come on. I was born into the bosom of every household that I serve today. Now, the Most High brings me to a place sometimes, and the place is a joyous place, and the tears flow from joy when they come. But then there's some places and people and some things in a human form that I always have that. And as my family would call it, deep rooted. And when there's a person like me that comes from such a soft petal of a flower, and you embed that spirit in me, and it takes a lot for me to get that spirit. If you get a deep rooted matter from me, the matters of the heart, and you get a distaste from me, you did that. Because I done went back to everybody. You done did that. You done did that. And I'm going to make something happen right now today. I dedicated my product, one of them, to somebody that I held near and dear. But that disconnect has happened already. And guess what I did? I removed that motherfucking product right out of my store. Yeah, I removed that product out of my store because guess what? I said this and I mean this. They ain't never had nothing and they never will. And so who am I to give them something that they don't never have for their own self? If they ain't got up and did nothing for themselves, my pastor told me, take that stuff down. Don't pour your heart to nobody. Leave them enemies where they at. Keep my deep-rooted feelings. If you know for a fact that I'm who I am and I'm going to stay who I am, my God told me I don't have to make pretend for nobody to enter into no room that don't belong to me. Them rooms ain't mine. And if you allowing people in them rooms and think that I'm going to show up in there and my God is leading me on one path and y'all on another, and I see the path and I see the line and I'm no longer inspired by that line and my God takes me down another road, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on down that other road and wave at y'all from that thing. Same thing at Muncie. They put you in different lines when you're walking in Muncie Shuffle. Oh, you don't do the shuffle with your friends, baby. You in blue and then you in brown. You don't just show up and, you ain't it when you show up. You have to become it in order to even get in your brown. Or you can get into your medical thing too, and they can house you accordingly. Okay? They can house you accordingly. So until anybody has ever walked the mile, spent the corner, bent the corner, did anything that have to really do with me, and they haven't, because I've counted on my hand the ones that I could able, and this sounds a little vulgar. I could count on my hand the people that I was able to lay beside a bed beside. And back in the day, we used to fuck in the same room with each other. See, I have an actual life that I had. I lived a life, and I'm transparent about it. I married a sex offender, remember? So you guys ain't looking at nobody that was gave in good graces. I'm in the book right there with the rest of them. Bathsheba. I'm in there with the rest of them. Come on, Ruth. You might as well go ahead and add Lisa down in there with Hannah and all the rest of them. In there, putting faith and reliance on the man, robbing, stealing, screaming, giving false hope, saying all these different things that was untrue, being a liar, a thief, a stealer, stealing joy, abandoning, leaving things behind that I knew I should have took with me. Those is the things that the Most High picks you for. The Most High was not picking on me when he let me go through that stuff. The Most High picked me. There's a difference. The Most High wasn't picking on me when he allowed me to go through any turmoil, any stress, or any discord with anybody. The Most High wasn't picking on me when he allowed me to gather up everything that I needed, and it looked like he let me gather it and laid it down and said, well, you just had this and you just had that. What you going to do with this and that? Well, we just going to sit here. We going to wait and see what they do. Don't wait the fuck on me and don't try to keep up because you can't. You can't. Ain't no sense in trying to hold on and wait. I will do whatever I want to do on my own time, and I always did. So, yeah, I like to have a big thing. Even with my manufacturers, they said to me, 5:30 this morning, they said, are you making any more changes to your own product line this morning, Dr. Glenn? Because they didn't got to know me over there, over in what they call it, Guangdong. They have got to know me over there. So now they working with me according to who I am. They've gotten to know me, accepted my whoever I am special, and they created my products to fulfill me. My kids and my entire family is all over my packaging. Y'all wait till y'all see the people and pictures that I put on my bottles, and y'all gonna be so like, oh my God. But if you ever wanted to have your own products, I have two companies that I work for that is not my company, but then I have my own company and I don't have no restrictions. I'm learning from working with the two companies. I am now a beauty boss, which establishes your own product line by the way of a professionally developed platform. When I go on to my Beauty Boss platform, I'm able to build you a brand with at least 11 items. When I went to my brand and built mine, I went to a manufacturer similar to the two people. I work for pharmacy and I work for the Beauty Boss on my own. All profits and proceeds from them people company go to me. Now, the pictures and stuff on my men product line are my community men. Did you see it? My grandkids is on my children line. My seniors that went in my family is on my 50 plus on there. Come on. Everything is on the bottles and on the process. Now, men and women and children, come forward. Let's say you got a little girl that might want some edge control with her little name on it to make her own product. I'm already standing behind the ingredients. I just would like to see somebody using my cream instead of somebody's cream they don't know what's in it. So my shea butter and all my other products that's coming forward for the little girls, I got edge control, hair serum, hair growth oil, shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in conditioner. That's a 6-line product line just for children. That's the Body Me brand, though, by Lisa Glenn. Now, the Beauty Boss brand is also branded by Lisa Glenn because as a beauty boss, what I do is I establish your business. I am the one doing the administrative work. I'm standing your business. I'm creating your logo. I'm putting it on your product. I'm producing your product. And then I'm publishing your product in the Shopify store for selling. That's where mine's is already. Now, you can go in my store. You know how you go to Walmart and then you put your stuff in their store? If you put your shit in my store, you're going all over to every store. Because I'm going in Nemus. I'm going in every expensive store. My prices is up. Trust me. I'm going with the big dogs. So if my community is going, well, alhamdulillah. Go with me. Don't be mad at me because I know how to be a Muslim and a Christian. Don't get mad at me because it was Genesis, Leviticus, Exodus, Leviticus, Number, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, Samuel, King, 1st and 2nd. Don't get me started where I have to go ahead and tell you that I have learned these dynamics. Don't tell me about no what religion, all of them. All of them. So you're going to hear me go, alhamdulillah, bismillah, rahman rahim, alhamdulillah, rabbil alamin. Oh, you're going to hear me say a whole lot of stuff. You're going to hear me say, shush, shush. Shushu means thank you in Chinese. So you don't never know what I might come up with. And I'm learning Spanish. Yeah. I'm getting past the uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, tres. I'm getting past that. I'm getting ready to start using everything in me because guess what? I kept it from you. The Lord is going to do a launch and he's going to move everybody from out of my way. In whatever door that I got to go in, I'm going in it. And whoever's in there that I don't want in there is getting out. And that's it. That's the way I operate. Now, trust me when I say that, because I mean that. Just trust that I haven't wanted to go nowhere and be nowhere. But the moment I do, I'll be praying at the door that the Most High eliminate some of that evil spirit that I have in me because I confessed it. I'm confessing that I don't have anger, madness, and hate, envy, or jealousy. I don't have that stuff. My mom, red bone fire, embedded in me is called evil. And I have been that, and I am going to claim that so that can be removed from me as my breakthroughs are coming. I feel that evil spirit every now and then. And I got to be honest with my own self and God and say, God, you know that evil spirit is there. I thought you fixed me. And my God said, no, you're going to encounter human life. And when somebody touches you or rubs you the wrong way, I have to be careful because my reaction is not that of an angry person. My reaction is that of an evil embedded deep down, what they call deep rooted. So those are the things from the trauma that I had to put away. So yes, I don't drink or not like that because that's the stuff I don't want to be.
Just a different, unique shape.
Yeah, I don't want to be that. I want to be this.
And then the dress underneath is stunning.
You nailed it. I mean, you nailed it. To come up with a six
Hi, y'all.
pattern. And
I don't want to be this.
How great is that?
Standing with God and me like this. And God standing there. Now I done told you. Now I'm in heaven. I done showed up in heaven. God done told me. Now you going over there and sit down and cool off till you get yourself together. You ain't coming. So I'm trying to get that together right now. So when I get up there to the heavens, gate to paradise, what I'm preparing my place for, the things that I'm doing, I'm preparing a place for me in Jannah, in paradise. But once I get there, like I said, I don't need God to come and ask me to lower my tone. I don't need God to look at me and say, listen here, miss lady. Oh, you can't come in here with that. You go sit over there on cloud 10 with the rest of them until you can get yourself together. So I'm going to get myself together while I'm down here on earth. And I'm going to ask God to receive me and my kids, like I said, while we're alive. Because like I said, and like the Lord said, we're borrowed. And I'm not going to wait till the funeral to give my kids back to you. Oh, my God. No. God, take my kids, take control of me. Get a hold of my family right now. I don't want no another funeral. So if you're going to cry out for something, and I'm going to just be here and say this. Hold on. A young man made something very clear to me in this very important case, so I'm going to bring it to the table. Excuse me. When we were young and we fell down or we got hurt or we became adults and we got in trouble, we cried for mother. Now, excuse me. When we call for mother, that is because we didn't never embrace as children the spirit of the unseen. So we wasn't just, oh my God, oh God, dear Jesus. We wasn't doing that when we was little. So yes, we did put our reliance on our moms, and that's who showed up for you. But I need you to hear me say this. Just as I named my church the One Mother Non-Denominational Intercessory Church, as we called on our moms and screamed and hollered, guess what our moms was doing? Come on, God. The mothers was calling on God to get their children. So yes, the Lord was sending your mom to pay the bail, but it was the Lord that allowed the release. Come on, imprisonment. The Most High God made the way, because there was many a times when your mom went there to go get that bail money and they said, nah, Maybelline, you done put your house up too many times. Oh, this time he gonna have to sit. Oh, this time he gonna have to meet the maker. Ma'am, mom, I'm telling my mom, yeah, you better tell your mama, because your mama, that one mother, non-denominational intercessor, is the one intercessing on your behalf. So like I said, on behalf of my kids that might not turn around and say, Mom, can you come and Mom, can you do this? Mom, I'm going to have to turn around and say, God, come here, Lord, because them kids is calling on me. Like I called on mine and she didn't show up. I turned around and called on God, and now look. Then you had one in the background, a whisper. Oh, I was at church today. The pastor gave a sermon. He didn't just preach. Oh, well, pastor that gave that sermon, baby, let me tell you something. If you ain't preaching, you ain't teaching. Now, so that's just the ways that the people have a way of trying to knock your spirit down. What difference do it make how God gives me my dosage to give you when he could have gave me everything and told me to keep it for myself? Yeah. So now you got the people in the community in the background. Well, this and that one, this pastor and that pastor and this preacher. And y'all got y'all faith in the preacher. And y'all got y'all faith in the pastor. And y'all got the faith in that woman standing up there. And she telling y'all, she reading from the Bible. And not one time did she open her heart and read the story that the Most High God gave her to tell you. She kept that from you because she's too busy telling you to turn to Jeremiah chapter 19, verse 4. Come on. Well, turn back the hands of time 1991. I was standing on the corner looking for my mama. Come on. And she dropped me off at one of y'all houses. Come on. And said she was coming back. Now, come on. What you mean sermon? And, he gave a sermon. He wasn't preaching. But I'm going to tell you something. Like I said, if you ain't preaching, you ain't teaching. Now, listen here. Every time somebody had to give me a lesson, some news that I could use, they could not come up to the sweet, mild-spirited person that they was receiving in me. They couldn't come and talk to me like this here. How you doing, Lisa? Is everything all right? Come here and you come over here and you sit down. Because even though that's the person that I may be, they had to give me they had to come and say, get over here and sit down. Yeah, because I thought I had another one in me. Ain't nobody never said, Lisa, you gonna stop drinking today? You gonna stop fussing and carrying on? I need you to sit down. No. The Most High God had to slam me up against the wall, strip me down literally butt naked, have me bend over and cough in front of a white woman. Come on now. Where? Yeah, when you show up at Muncie, let me tell you, all that chest out walking around you this when you show up at Muncie and gotta pull your motherfucking pants down, everything down from the top of your head down to the bottom of your socks, miss. You don't want to bend over and cough in front of that white woman now, do you? Come on now. You talking about where somebody been at and if they was giving a sermon and if they was preaching and they didn't just give a sermon. They didn't just do this. They did. And they wasn't this, that. Everybody got something that somebody wasn't enough of. Y'all was never enough of nothing. Right? But I'm going to tell you, when it gets to be enough, like I said, bend over and cough, my nigga. Come on, bitch. Bend over and cough in front of that white woman. You will never be able to walk a mile in my shoes, baby. We don't do no trauma bonding over here. Because right now, like I had to go back down that road, look at God telling me to teach. Now, and while they giving the sermon over there, and they telling them they giving a sermon, he wasn't just preaching. Well, guess what? I'm teaching today. Because somebody right now is making a decision. It's a fine line right now between that despair and hope, baby. You standing there in the middle. The little girl standing outside that left out your house, she don't know if she want to go to school today or not. Because I was that same little girl. I was the same little girl that allowed them to brush my hair and get me together. And just for me to step outside and make a baby. Remember? You better talk to them kids and tell them, listen here. You don't tell them you're giving up on them. No, because you ain't giving up on them. You telling them, every night when you outside doing this and that, I ain't gave up on you, but I'm giving it to God, baby. You on lending time. I'm not going to be crying over your casket, son, daughter. Now today is grandkids. We not going to be. Now, I'm going to say this and I'm going to make this clear. And God, I want to thank you for this. Not one. Not one of my 3 children. I birthed 3. Not none of the 5 grandchildren that they birthed. Not none of the one that the other one birthed. Not none of the not none of my family. Not one of my children or grandchildren is outside. Not one of them. Not none of them. Now, my daughter Ida might have been a little teeny bit outside, but she was embraced with marriage. So I have succeeded my own expectations, even after leaving my kids. Yeah, I left my kids with my aunt and them because my aunt and them made me feel as though they going to be a better mother than me. So instead of teaching me how to be a mother, I ran away. So they telling the wrong story. I didn't abandon my kids. I left them there. There's a difference. My mother abandoned me. She didn't tell them people she wasn't coming back. I told them people, I'll be back. I need you to get my kids. I didn't leave them nowhere. I asked them to come and get them. And they did that because I didn't want to run with my kids like mommy ran with me. When I wanted to run around and do a 1-2, I didn't want them 2-3 with me. So that's how that went. I ain't gave up nobody. Now, when I went back and got my kids, they already had me all over them and all in them. They already had me because it wasn't never on them. It was in them. And I'm all in my kids. Look at my baby's face. It's all on me. Go and look at my kids. They look exactly like their mama. Go ahead, Frank. They look like Frank too. But any fucking way, fuck Frank right now. That's my baby daddy. My kids look like Lisa Glenn. Frank. Shut up, Frank. Look. But anyway, my grandkids and everybody, I'm so blessed. And they not no little kids that cuss and stuff. They bad because they boys. But they're not where you can't take them nowhere. You can take them somewhere. They jump around and all that, but they're natural born athletes and everything, y'all. Wait till I actually share my grandkids with you guys. I put them on my shampoo bottle for my kids line. So those are my actual kids and my grandkids. That's my actual entire family that's on them bottles. Yes. And yes, that is Kendall Wise on that one bottle, and Darlene Wise is on my bottle. Don't get it fucked up. All 10 and 15 of them men that's on that bottle is my family. Now, so when y'all see my bottles, I've sent the labels already up there. The labels that y'all see is what's going on my products. So Shopify has items from Beauty Boss, because I am officially a beauty boss. I officially stand products up. I brand your product. I make you your products. I make your ingredients. I do everything for you. I am a woman of business, and I'm standing on business in my own business, location, and everything. I'm not standing in a group of people hoping to make it. I'm not standing with no whole bunch of vendors and ain't nobody there but the vendors. I'm standing in an e-marketplace making fucking money. Now, if the Most High God can remove the cussing from me, I might be perfect. But because I'm going to stay in my means, yes, I curse here and there. And yes, I'm asking God to wash my tongue for me. But I'm being transparent with you. I'm not walking around with false this and that. And again, I'm not pastor this and that. I'm just Minister Lisa, and I am an omnist. I believe in all the religions or lack thereof with no judgment. All you got to do is look up omnist. OMNIST. That is omnist. That's who I am, an omnist minister. So there you have it. So yes, whenever I feel like putting on my wrap, and sometimes I cover all the way up. But so does Geno Jennings' congregation. You got to remember, women came out in religious. The first thing they do is either cut their hair or cover it. Now, the more I learn my products, I'm going to be covering my hair because I want my hair to be the example of my products. At this age, baby, I got everything. At my age, get ready to be 55. Let me just say this. To be getting ready to be 55 and me thinking I lived such a hard run and I ain't never been on no drugs or nothing, so I don't have what they call that gingivitis. I got pink gums. I got the pink tongue. I got all my eyes, my brows. This is all me. I got all my edges. See, look, guys, let me just say 55. And to do the things that I'm doing in my routine is all I'm selling. So if you want to preserve some life, you want to come from something to nothing, I'm just going to show you what my coming from something to nothing looks like. Here I am, guys. My regular self. Something from nothing. Hi. My regular me. My regular me. Now, I'm going to go like this a little bit because I want y'all to see where sometimes the clothes can make your body look different. I'm not exposing my body. I want to show y'all something, though, but look at this.
Life has taught us that you don't have to have the crown.
Now, with that cream that I'm going to get, I haven't used it yet. So imagine if you're at least 55 and you still have at least this. If you still have a little bit of my cousin would say, a little bit of a frame. If you still have a little bit of a frame. Okay, I got a little row here. I'm trying to get rid of it. Let me see. I can come down a little bit. Okay, so from right here, the stuff that I'm getting, when you rub it, it's cosmetic. That's why it's so expensive. I can do this on my own skin with no products. Now imagine if I did this with the product. Look how smooth my body would be. This is with no work, no nothing. I don't have a tuck or nothing. There's no line here. I can come to about right here. I have no line. So with me using the products that I'm offering you guys, I'll be able to show you a real result. I would rub that all on here and look at my skin naturally. So yes, I'm a perfect candidate for reviving and restoring of age 55 and over. So I'm being a product line for us people of color that can say, hey, we don't have to have that jiggly arm. You've already worked out. Now that you've worked out, you now need some outside body cream to help complement your muscles. After you work out, go to Planet Fitness and all the gym, man and woman. I got the chest pump for the men. I got dick enlargement cream, baby. I got it all. Because during these massages, I need you men to leave out of here like a grown-ass man. So when I do this massage, and you go get yourself dressed, because I don't do the happy ending. Don't make no mistake, God. Come on now. But I do offer enhancement by way of oil. I don't allow no men to take no pills. So no, you're not going to get that product line in the beauty industry that has pills or mixed drinks and all that. I don't do all that. I leave that to you guys. I recommend you guys make a smoothie, but use whey through the regular product lines. I'm not producing powder drinks. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not producing powdered drinks, Nutri-Slim and none of that Vitamin Slim and diet drinks. I'm not introducing that. I'm introducing a healthy lifestyle. So as you are at the gym, the stuff that I'm giving you, you put that on before you go to the gym. You work out with that fat burner on you. And when you get your shower and use the products that I'm giving you, your body starts to tone. Now, I haven't started the product. I'm just showing you what happens when you start with a frame. Like on the boxes, when you dye your hair, they show you if your hair is this color, it go there. If your body is minimum at 55. If you got at least a minimum frame, you should be able to use the cream. And if you have some pudge, yes, the fat burner would take a little longer to work, but you could put that on as a man and it'll start cutting that down. And trust and believe me, I'm not going to give it to you if it ain't going to work. And I'm going to give you the treatment myself. Okay? So before you purchase the product, I'll invite you to my place and put you right on this table, like I shared the first time, the massage table. Or, depending on who you are, you can get on up in that California king-size bed on up in here, and I can treat you nice up in here, too, up in my bedroom. Let me move my stuff off of this bed. Look at me. You know, they already said they didn't know what, ain't no telling. Well, here it is. It's telling. I got everything in my room. But look, I was thinking about letting y'all get on there. But long story short, I'm going to have the professional table and all that stuff set up right here in my apartment. Yep. And I'm doing it that way because I'm going to show y'all how it is to stay in your own means. I don't have small children and adults walking through my apartment. I need privacy. No. I have a private location to offer everything that I'm offering. So yes, I'm setting my products up right on in here because most of my products go on a shelf at a salon somewhere. They don't really go in your kitchen. But if you want them in your kitchen, I'm going to have it available for you to order from me. But I sell a system is what it is. I create systems and brands, a complete system of set. So anything from head to toe, if you want it, you let me know. Oh, do I see Cicely Carter on here? Somebody tell Cicely Carter that I'm on here showing off. Tell my friend that she can tell Tambora and all the rest of them that know and love me from our hood down there. I made it. And all the Carter nieces and nephews that claim me, yes, I am your auntie. No, you didn't see me in person yet, but you will. And that's a promise. Cicely been trying to say she's going to get with me and ain't got with me yet. But I'm going to have to get her because she likes the stuff that I have to offer. And I know she likes my bingo and all that. And my game's a chance. And any little thing I try to do, she always support me. She have never, I don't know if y'all know Cicely Carter. She have never, like, oh, Lisa, what she got going on now? Like, never. I could come right now and be like, look, y'all, I'm selling remote controls. And she gonna support me. She might not buy one, but she gonna be like, y'all know Lisa got remote controls. And all I can do is smile because I know she's supporting me as a person. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Cicely Carter. I don't know what made me call her name this morning. If you see her, y'all tell her that I said something to her about her. And nothing bad about her. Try to make it look like somebody said something about Cicely because I didn't. Now, I'm getting ready to eat lasagna from last night, y'all. Instead of breakfast, that time I want dinner. But the more I start taking my own products, I'm going to have to slow my diet down anyway and go back to living. So with that being said, eventually I'm going to get myself together, y'all. So all y'all that's waiting, and participating, and still they came up with the same thing. Nothing. It seems as if every time I find a girl, she turned out to be the wrong girl. Tell me, y'all, when will this madness stop? Hey. I want somebody to love me for me. Not because I am LGs. I'm looking for a love that's solid as a rock. Hey. In loving memory of Heavy D, I love you all. Elizabeth Harper, signing off. Dr. Lisa Glenn, the pastor. Thank you. Pastor Lisa Glenn. Now.